Hi Pisces. Okay, the Hanged Man. Okay, this is someone that's currently undergoing some sort of change, or they're in suspense, something about suspension. So I feel like this person has already confessed their attraction or their love for you, Pisces, and they're waiting on a response here with the Hanged Man. For others, I feel like there's lack of movement around you for some reason or another. They can't exactly be open and express themselves openly right now because they have a lot going on or something is preventing them. With the Hanged Man here, I feel like this person is quite creative and is a bit of an introvert at the same time. So highly intellectual, possibly very creative, a bit of a dreamer, maybe like yourself, quite artistically talented or artistically inclined. And I think this person could be someone you work with or someone that you meet through the creative sphere. Look, it could also be spirituality or religion, and I'm tempted to say for some of you, I feel like this person is currently undergoing some sort of imbalance, but this is going to lead you to them. So for some, if you've been experiencing, some Pisceans out there, if you've been experiencing some sort of hardships and you've resorted to volunteering or professional help of some kind, I feel like this is an avenue that two of you may connect somehow here, is what I'm seeing with the Hanged Man. I also feel it's someone that's very, very active, someone that likes to be outside with nature, but they're also very big on the mind, the body, the soul, but in particular the body, about nourishing the body, feeding the body. They could be very diet conscious with the Hanged Man here. And they're trying to make the best out of a situation right now is what I'm seeing, Pisces, with the Hanged Man. They could be quite religious or very inspired by ancient mythology. We have the Egyptian symbol of life, the Ankh. They have a lot of wisdom is what I'm seeing, Pisces. They could be an old soul. Look at these trees, what looks like these tree fairies emerging. They have a lot of old age wisdom is what I'm seeing. So this person could be older, and if they're not older, Pisces, they're very mature, wise beyond their years, so to speak. Okay, the Empress, beautiful. This is sun energy. You can see the sun pictured here. So Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo that's coming forward here. This is someone that's very, very attracted to you. And this person could be equally attractive to you as well. Very strong physical attraction to this person. They're quite sensual or softly spoken is what I'm seeing here with the Empress. They could be something about color. Color and creativity, or they're very colorful in a way, quirky even with the Empress card here. I feel like they're very creative or very whimsical, and you possibly have a very creative commonality between the two of you with the Empress card here. Something about the sun and metamorphosis with the butterflies present here. I feel like they're trying to attract you in through their creativeness somehow, if that makes any sense. I feel like they're trying to get you to notice them through their talents. For some, this could be someone that's well known in publications, in the media, in production or design in some capacity here. They could be very spiritual as well, is what I'm seeing here. Spiritual or religious. They place a lot of respect and reverence to what's above. So whether that is the cosmos, whether through astrology, or whether it's religion through God and through the heavens and what they perceive to be the heavens. So I feel as though there's a higher emphasis on this person, on the metaphysical, I should say, for this person here, Pisces. They see you as someone very, very attractive, almost like you light up their world. The Sun card is here. And look how they're looking at you fairly intently. So there's definitely an admirer around you, Pisces, and you'll notice it. You'll notice it in the way they look at you. They're very attracted to your energy. Okay, the Four of Cups. This is powerful. Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio coming through here. something about reflection, or the two of you mirror each other. This is possibly a twin flame here with the Four of Cups. This card is traditionally seen as a card of illumination. Something is coming to light. There's a familiarity with this person here. I think you share a lot of common interests, and it's almost like you mirror each other in a lot of ways, or this person is mirroring you. So I guess if you think you know who this is, Pisces, next time maybe try, do something, put your hair behind your back, pick up a drink, and just see if they mirror your body language, because this will speak volumes. This is actually wonderful communication for you to gauge how someone is feeling about you, their attitude towards you. And there's something about mirroring here. You can see what looks like a mermaid, and she's looking in the reflection here. So for some, I feel like this is a strong twin flame connection. This person is actually an existing twin flame that's around you, that's actually have, they have their eyes on you. I feel like they can be very real and open and honest with you, Pisces. You bring it out in them. There's some sort of element or quality to you as a sign, I feel, as an individual, to be able to read people very well. And they feel like you know them already. Maybe you haven't spoken, or maybe you have. Maybe you've engaged words, you've engaged in conversation, engaged in action, maybe in a relationship. But I feel like this person is looking at you, and with the reflective water here, something about reflection and mirrors maybe. I feel like they're fantasizing about you, Pisces. It's very whimsical. It's all very creative. It's almost like sometimes I feel like they might get a little down because they don't have you around. And that's kind of sweet. Like, you can see the attitude she has. And she's sort of dawdling in the water here and just feeling really mellow. For some, it could be an ex. It could be someone you've once shared a life with. Maybe it didn't go according to plan. Maybe it didn't evolve how you wanted it to. But they're still hung up on this, Pisces. They're still thinking about you. They're reflecting. And when I think of reflecting of the past. So if you've had some sort of connection together, some sort of past connection, it's still lingering for this person. They haven't been able to forget it, actually. Okay, Queen of Swords, Gemini or Libra and Aquarius energy here with the Queen of Swords. This is someone who could be heavily dominated by air energy, but Queen of Swords is someone that's very direct, someone that's very forward-thinking, very creative, analytical, very adaptable as well, has a lot of charisma, is well-versed, well-read, quite knowledgeable, maybe is educated, something in psychology or with words somehow, so through publications, through reading, writing, something to do with expressing themselves with the Queen of Swords here. I feel like there's been conversations with this person, Pisces. I feel like you've exchanged words about your attraction. Maybe you've exchanged words about this whatever's been going on for this person here. But I feel like important conversations have taken place or will take place over these next couple of months. A lot of communication here with the Queen of Swords. I think, Pisces, you need to pay attention to the direct and the indirect communication that's coming from this person. So there is subliminal messages. There is something they will imply to you. So it's important that you're reading between the lines, because I feel like that's where the communication is going to come through this person. They might not come right out and say it and confess their love and just be really open and honest. Maybe the situation doesn't call for it. Maybe it's just not the right time and place. But there is something about communication happening with the Queen of Swords here. This person is quite liberated, I feel, in some sort of capacity. For some of you, I feel like you've set them free, but there's still some sort of connection here, Pisces, and they're coming back. So I'm not sure if you ended something with this person or they've recently left a relationship, but there's an element of freedom around them because they're coming in as quite open with the Queen of Swords, quite direct. Just independent, a certain independency around them as well. So look, I will leave it at that, Pisces. I hope you have enjoyed this reading. Thank you so much for watching.